upper end, but they just don't get many chances. So best of 5 means that if you get that far, you'll get some good data. So our first winner's semis match. This is very often winners finals here, but definitely will not be today. So we'll see who can
take it to winners finals.
I think Hubba most likely. Yeah. So if Hubba wants to, win this tournament here, he's gonna have to go for the Palu Gauntlet most likely. So. Well, definitely a 2-person one, but we'll see if one of them make it to Grands, and then we'll see what happens at that one. But yeah, these two, I think, have played before, but like as you saw before with coolguyjones and Steeler, adjusting to some slightly new scenarios in a matchup you're familiar with can be pretty difficult.
Because it's a new player.
It's a new player, different. And it's like you have some preconceived notions as to what this character does in this situation, but then they might throw you for a loop.
They might throw you for something that you just weren't expecting.
This is best of 5. I'm going to make a read here. At some point in this set, I think Hubba's definitely going to get hit by an up smash.
At least one.
I don't know how you used to play against that yet. But we also might see the Diddy, so who knows?
I definitely do think we could get an up smasher to it.
Yeah.
Maybe not die to one, but he might get hit by it once or twice.
I think he might stick with Roy, but like, we'll see. Because like Roy does really well in this match overall, but he can still, get caught with the wrong move off stage as well. coolguyjones not someone who is shy from his edge guards in general. He just doesn't go as balls to the wall as Pie sometimes. He'll just go for that falling in the air. He'll go for like easy side Bs, all that kind of stuff.
I think that's one pretty glaring weakness with a lot of players here is that a lot of them, with like even like some of those really good characters off stage, just don't go for it when they should.
And I think a lot of people think that edge guarding should always be a risk. No, you can float chart it. You can practice like edge guarding these characters as opposed to these characters, and make it a huge pride point for your game plan. Like I've been working on edge guarding as well, and when I miss an edge guard, I consider that to be a mistake. And a lot of players think, whatever, I can just get the ledge trap, And it's like, you can get so many stocks if you just catch your opponent slipping in that one situation.
For real.
So like there, that drop down back air, like that looked so high up and still caught the sweet spot. Oh no!
He's in the down tilt gauntlet.
That is the true vortex. That F smash could have been scary, but Bubba went for the grab there.
Bubba's got a bit of catching up to do. He's got a full power, basically a full power shot that he has to deal with.
I say this every single week. Every time the closer you are to beating Bubba in it doesn't matter who you are, the stronger he gets. he starts caring less and less about getting, the small hits. He knows what he has to do to try and just bring it back. And he basically forces you to win instead of worrying about him not losing. It's a huge strength for him as a player, I think. I've even seen Pi drop a game or two to that, because he just doesn't expect Bubba to not care about the fact that his stock is on the line.
Fights with reckless abandon, as some might say.
But again, he has the right character roster for it, and I think he's got the right mentality for it. Ooh, that could have been. So, I think I'd like to lab. I definitely think that should be lab. Good game one from coolguyjones there. Not a lot of Roys go for like jump side B as a punish. I've seen Cola do that a lot. Because like, if someone like XOR, and you can just jump out, go at your opponent, ha 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 ha! Like with a Roy, and your opponent can get taken aback by it, and that can be huge for you. Roy's got some pretty solid punishes on his shield in general, but no jump here.
Ooh,
that was pretty scary, but he knew that he could recover without getting 2 frames there. He at least stayed close enough to the stage, and then teleported from above. coolguyjones actually being very, very good at that. He's at that point where he's intentionally going for it.
Right.
And so he's just making sure that he minimizes the amount of risk in the fighting. That was really tricky because he looked like he was going to back air there.
Or like do some like aerial option, but that side B just caught everything there.
Ooh, there's the jab, and there's the back air.
Hit the jack air.
We call it the jack air, we're on front, yeah. We've always called it that, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a staple classic. Never has been anything else.
That is the weirdest interaction. Oh, nice counter. That's been the weirdest interaction when the front hit of Roy neutral air sends to the back one.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if that's how that move is supposed to work or something, and we just use it however we want. Oop, oop, oop. See, even when Bubba's in the corner, he's not afraid to press the buttons he thinks will work. See that? Oh, I like that. If he attacked in place, he's probably gonna die. Very, very narrowly avoids that back air. Jumps in with the fair. Oh, he did it again. And he delayed it that time, but
I wasn't too sure if he should fully commit. Maybe he didn't realize that he actually did.
I mean, that's the Rekka mix-up, right? It's like you have to. It's more of a timing mix-up than anything else.
An unfortunate sour spell with that. But he gets the jack air.
It's working out. I think he's definitely caught on to the fact that coolguyjones likes to go for the normal get-up / drop jump options. And Bubba wants nothing more than to be in your face in those moments. Ooh, that was scary. But has just enough magnet hands to avoid getting hit by dash attack. Just runs him over.
He just does it. He presses
The only reason that he got 3 stops there was because Bubba was down 1-0.
It's not the Super Saiyan type.
Man.
I think both are
I just realized
obnoxious.
we're getting one more stage when that character drops too.
Yes.
That could be anything. It could be another legal one.
It could, and legalized spring stadium, don't at me.
I like that stage.
I do too. Everyone complains about those stupid things at the top.
Those are pretty silly. But you know what?
Fine.
Now that Steve's in the game and can do that anytime he wants, I'm down.
Yeah, I think it's time we're done being cringe. Done being lame.
They literally had to reprogram the game for Steve at this point. So I feel like if Steve can save himself with blocks, we can play on Arm Stadium for sure. Yeah, back on FD. So like I was saying earlier, this is like, from what I'm seeing, this seems to be coolguyjones' favorite counterpick. Like,
Which is interesting, because usually Power doesn't do too hot on the stage.
well, it's like she usually prefers stages with very particular platform layouts. It gives her a lot of mix-ups. It gives her, you know, the edge cancels with the teleport. But like coolguyjones, I think he likes breaking the game down into very, very simple pieces, and he's down to play the mix-up. See there, he was very, very tricky in the corner. I think he trusts his ability to do that above a lot of other players, to where he's down for FD. So definitely something to keep in mind when you watch how he plays on his counter pick here. Ooh, gonna snag it there.
That last hit there.
That was a good turnaround grab too, but not gonna quite connect. Oh, catches him with the late hit of down air. Catches the jump there, big brother. Ooh, that dash attack. No punish there. Forward throw from Roy can be scary sometimes, but coolguyjones is just very good at keeping a cool head. You don't see many panic options from him. If he gets hit, his opponent had to work for that hit. Bubba's just barely snagging these jumps, but you can't capitalize on it as hard. Ooh, that could have been it.
There's one of those
that could have been the one. Oh, a solid jack air from center stage that time.
Hopefully that kept it on.
Listen, I'm doing my best. Ooh, catches the yeah. I actually watched Cola do that a lot against Zero Suit. But anytime you get across,
that could have been devastating.
Clean, yeah. Anytime someone crosses Cola's shield, just back her out of it. You know, Roy's back. He might be dead. Oh,
he was
very clutch recovery there, but
Hubba makes it.
you should not have given Hubba momentum.
Okay.
Was that the soft
It
hit
was,
of back?
it was the south hit because it barely hit him into the stage. Probably would have been untechable otherwise.
If Roy, okay, I'm going to recognize that stock went away pretty quickly and go back to FD and try and see if he can play a bit solid neutral. Seems to be the plan. Or he thought of another stage he would want to go to. That being said, I don't know what Hubba banned, so it could be either. I think Hubba's very comfortable finding ways to adapt against Palu. So coolguyjones is going to have to match that adaptation speed. No jump again. Yeah, he's not expecting for Hubba to swing in certain situations. I think it's turning up all sevens for Hubba.
Even if it doesn't like sweet spot, that's
Even if it
damage.
doesn't, Hubba will take that damage. Damage is damage.
Damage is damage. That damage is almost basically free.
In no situation is having Palu above you without a jump a bad thing. You see the parries coming up. Hubba's definitely trying to end this set. Not trying to go to game 5 against Palu. Oh my god, almost read that air dodge the other direction. Ooh,
Almost got it.
excellent DI there. That's tricky DI there because you have to kind of not want to die off the side blast zone. So sometimes you want to DI in or even up and in sometimes to make sure that you just do not die on the side. But regardless of your percent, you're dying there. Now Hubba is that much closer to getting top 3. Unless coolguyjones got something to answer back with. Catches the jump. See there. He caught the jump, and Roy can't get an immediate follow-up, but Hubba just dashes back. Because he knows that Palu wants to make sure that, oh, that's an SD, yeah?
Yeah.
That was tough, because Roy Magnet Hands is like really deceptive sometimes. So it like looked like maybe it could have worked, but he had to avoid the side B, so he had to do it early. But yeah, so it's pretty difficult. But I don't know. I trust in the coolguyjones game plan here because I think Hubba plays at this tempo that he's perfectly fine keeping up with, but I think coolguyjones when he gets a hit he starts playing mad fast. So we'll see if we can get that to have that happen here. Of course, too much longer. Not gonna give him that jump there. Ooh, almost read the roll in, but it was a little bit too far and a little bit too slow to get that.
Kind of looks like Hubba's just trying to get the stop dog.
I would.
Faster you get off this one.
If I'm Roy with this game state right now, I think some of it is also Hubba's trying to get as much damage as he can because if he loses this stop, you want to have as many win conditions as possible.
Right.
Once F tilt kills, nair kills, up air kills, you want as many of those as possible. Because you never know how much Palu's going to give you if coolguyjones does take the stop. So here, he could die here and feel okay.
Because he has enough to just execute next round, next stop.
Of course, doesn't kill yet. No.
Almost, but not quite
Oh,
yet.
sour hit it back here. Almost did it anyway. Ooh. Yeah, see this?
Ooh,
Yeah.
you didn't read on that spot though. That was one of those solemn few panic options.
Mm-hmm. Winner's side stop for coolguyjones, but not out of the woods yet. Very good call out there on the drop jump aerial.
And now we're even.
Or even. I think if coolguyjones can win this game, that's going to be a huge confidence boost. But I can tell you well, it could go either way, but I can definitely say we're not going to be on FD for game 5 if that does happen.
Right.
Because coolguyjones is very comfortable on this stage. Ooh. Catches the spot dodge with the falling there.
Ooh.
I think he wanted the ledge there, but Roy's drift isn't that good, unfortunately, after the air dodge. Ooh! Could have worked.
Hasn't got hit by it yet.
Could have worked. If he had timed it to get that one frame of vulnerability on normal getup, that would have easily worked out. This could. Oh, I thought he was going for back throw.
Actually, no, I didn't even think about that. Why? I wonder why he didn't.
I don't know either. Because I guess you can get. Your goal is still to get damage if something's going to kill, but you can gimp Roy potentially as well. So I think you need to try and go for that.
Right.
Either works.
Yeah.
Well, if you can win the game, then either one of them works out. I was gonna say, if I was in this position, I would also just roll to the ledge and try to get a back throw off. But ooh, spot dodge. That gets the IRR right here.
Very rough position.
Very good. Hubba has these moments where he just has these perfect recoveries. Look at that. Oh.
Oh. And he got clipped by a single hit.
That was the most like teeny nair. Hubba was like, he did the 6 side B stall and almost got the ledge. He was that at a percent to where an option like that would have dragged him down far enough to not be able to make it back. I'm curious. But If you're Cool Guy Jones, you're not going to complain about that. We're going to be on small battlefield for game 5 of the set. Yeah, see there, that's Roy's recovery coming in clutch there. Like, that up B was like above the stage, and Roy was like nowhere to be seen on the stage. So, if Roy players hold down more in those situations, they can get a lot of mileage off of that. I saw Goblin go for that a lot at Riptide. Attack on the platform here. Not quite getting the read there. Rolls in again, but doesn't quite get caught.
So, do you think he'll still get hit by us?
It could very. This is exactly the time where it would happen, because it hasn't happened yet.
It's gotten close.
It's gotten very close, yes. And the reality is, the situations where Cool Guy Jones would go for it, some of those, if he just times it right, there's not much Roy can do about it.
Right.
So if he times the right normal getup or something like that, or even times a drop jump option, that up smash also hits below the ledge.
Yeah,
so
it could even two-frame.
Yeah, exactly. So if he conditions drop jump options out of Bubba and he waits there, that could be a problem. Ooh, almost gets the drag down up there into down tilt. That would have been really cute. And I don't say that about Palu much. I will say, I give Palu credit. When Palu's do something hype, I will be the first one to say it. Ooh, that was a really, really good turnaround grab there after the down air.
And he got the really good conversion off that with the up air.
Yeah, that was actually not, that looks really tight, because he had to get the turnaround right after the down air without also getting it, well, also still getting the cross up. Because if Bubba had grabbed him there, that would have been a problem. Waits for the air dodge, but Bubba doesn't give it to him. Yeah, Cool Guy Jones cooking with some grease now. Oh, yeah, he's seen that one before.
Yeah, that's a classic.
But he hasn't done it that much, so I like that he threw it in there just to keep him on his toes. Uh-oh. Ooh, good air dodge up to make sure he didn't challenge Roy up. Well, that move's been working out for Bubba all set, so good to not challenge it. But side B is going to take it. Ooh. See, you see there where Bubba waited to react there, but if he had it, bye-bye Roy. You know, because he doesn't have a jump in that situation, it could be very bad for him. Ooh. That down air still connected. Insanely good stuff. Yeah, I love Cool Guy Jones. He's that guy. I don't know if you follow Melee at all. There's like a really famous clip between Armada and Ice, where like all Ice is doing is just moving in front of him, and it's genuine pressure because he can hit you with so many different things all at once. Cool Guy Jones loves doing that at the ledge because what's he going for? What is he looking for?
What the Palu doing?
What the Palu doing? Uh-oh. Ooh. Bubba's so patient when he needs to be. It's so tricky because you don't expect it. Kicks him in the face. All the Roy was trying to do is go for down tilt and gets kicked in the face for it.
It's so rude.
It's so rude. There's a lot of rude moves.
I'm just trying to, hit me with my funny
That
noodles.
should be the stop. Yep. DI in, gonna catch that with up air every time. Oop, catches him with the last hit, no jump. Oh god. This is scary. This is not where you want to be, but luckily he doesn't get too impatient there. He's getting, he's getting schmitzed right now. Like, he was off by just a couple pixels with that, when he got hit by that down tilt, but then Cool Guy Jones mixing up the pressure, going for that grab on the counter. Yeah, see these drop jumps from Bubba, they work sometimes they don't, but he's always down to do what he needs to do. Gotta be careful though, because Paulo is up one stock, so it's not that big of a risk for Paulo to try and call that out. And the Jack Air is going to bring this to a last stop game 5 situation. Bubba at 115 though, currently on stage. Ooh, goes for the pivot grab. See, if you're Paulo here, you're not as worried because until you're at mid percents, Roy's really not easy to kill you with anything. But don't sleep on Bubba.
He'll get you.
No nair there that time. I think he's trying to just make sure that he doesn't go for anything too risky until the percent would require it. If you're at 20%, you're still okay.
Right.
You're still okay to take an on-stage stop, but Bubba knows that too.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, going for the damage. Paulo has no jump. Very scary stuff. This is not out of the question. We have max rage Roy. It's small battlefield, but the back air does not care. Very good set. Cool Guy Jones is going to take it 3-2.
Very solid game for both of them.
Yeah. Run off back air is scary because depending on the character that you're fighting against,